You understand?
All right. Good evening and good night. Welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian, alongside.
Bring you soup.
Yeah, Soup. We're back at it again, man.
Yes,
Blazing
sir.
the trail here. This is what we're calling now internet television. And tonight's show is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. We do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on that number as well. We do have a website, most importantly. You have to go to our website, streaming live from the VI.com. Go to that website tonight because we do have some special guests in the studio tonight. We are in the high-tech, low-tech studio, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only, which means you have to get your Android, your Apple, your iPad, your tablet, your Mac, or your Windows PC. Open up your browser, and you'll see the show tonight. Just go to streaming live from the VI.com, and you'll be able to see our guests tonight, and we'll tell you who they are just in a few minutes. We have 2 Facebook pages. Check out our YouTube channel for all our recorded live shows. We got over 250 shows there right now on YouTube and Ustream.tv. I want to give a quick shout out to CHS class of 1982. And if our guests tonight are representing any local Virgin Islands school, just simply say the school and the year if you'd like.
Oh, my bad.
Just say the year.
CHS 04.
04, okay. Other guests? No?
They don't want to disclose.
You-
Not representing any school.
I have to recognize my alma mater, product of the University of the Virgin Islands, class of 2008, May 13, 2008 to be exact. The trendsetters, the trailblazers.
Okay. Hold it right there because they're not seeing you just yet. Okay, so they're not seeing you just yet.
Okay.
And then other guests here?
St. Croix Central High School.
She's saying you.
She's just saying you. Okay. All right, no problem there. I want to give a shout out. We represent class of 1982. Me and Soup right here. Big ups to that whole year there. Everybody out there as well. I want to give a shout out to Vanessa, Julie, Sharice King, and most importantly to all our past guests. Thanks for being on our show. Super moving straight forward and up. This show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And Soup, any kind words of wisdom?
All praises be to the living Jah Rastafari.
All right, man. So we're gonna keep on here. We're running a little late, but we're blazing it up now. So we do have some special guests in the studio right now. There they are. You guys wave to the crowd. You guys are streaming out right now. Everybody should be seeing you live and direct. So welcome to the studio. We have Hazel Lloyd.
That's me.
That's her. And then we have Caribbean Queen. And tell us your, if you'd like, your real name.
Oh, well, yes. My name is Tamisha Library, also known as Caribbean Queen.
Okay. And on the end there, we have Monarch.
James P.G. Wakefield.
Okay.
Monarch and the Swagger Fabulous Band, Swagger Fabulous Records and Jams, live and direct out of the West.
All right.
Greetings and blessings, St. Croix, to the whole wide world.
All right,
This
all
is a global production.
See there?
Thank you, Monarch. Thank you for that introduction. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So we just gonna have to laugh our way through here the next couple of hours, I guess. So welcome to the studio. And Hazel, we wanted to get you on the show so you can tell us about a very important event coming up here.
Yes.
December 30th.
Yep.
So give us the lowdown. As I like to say, A to Z, 0 to 9.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Hazel Lloyd. I am the chairwoman, not chairman, chairwoman for the Calypso Monarch Committee. We're ready and we're ready to go. December 30th, come out. It's going to be a blast. We have a very exciting guest for you. It's my year and a half. Last year I took it over. When a close family of mine passed, Joey B. He was the chairperson of the Calypso, and I was asked to take it over. So it was short last year. This year I have it fully. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I love my Calypsonian and I stand behind them fully.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to the show.
Okay. So on the 30th, this is going to be there's no preliminaries. It's just a competition, and that's
Just the competition. It was supposed to have the elimination due to unforeseen reason that I know about from the board. That was cut from the Yeah. So we move straight into just a competition.
Okay, so it's just do or die and that's it?
Yes.
Do or die, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Caribbean Queen, have you been in the competition before?
Yes, I have. This is probably my 4th time actually entering this competition. Usually I'm always like the only female in the competition though. Where I even went to St. Thomas this year for St. Thomas Carnival. I wasn't the only female, it was 2 of us. But in that competition, I was able to compete against the original Calypsonians from the island of St. Croix, as well as from St. Thomas, and I came first runner-up. So it's like, I'm just ready to finally get the crown here.
You're knocking at the door.
Give it to me already.
Okay. And Monarch, how long have you been participating in this competition?
Greetings and blessings again. I have been in the music business from childhood.
Yes.
And officially competing since 1999, I entered into the Crucian Christmas Carnival or Christmas Festival organization, Calypso Monarch events. I have been consistent and I am committed to the spiritual, social, and musical mission. So when we talk about this, we have to expand it a little bit. This is our culture, and I am paying my dues for our culture and helping to preserve our culture. As you know, culture is not static, it's dynamic, and you see the change in our culture. But there are certain fundamental elements within our culture that we have to hold on to. And musical expression, the artistry, the social commentary, these are very important cultural fundamentals that we must, in a sense, we have to fight for and fight to preserve and protect and to continue to use them as tools to empower people. So from a cultural perspective, yes, I've been in this from 1999 and continue to grow and expand to higher and newer vistas. And I will continue, like I say, I'm committed to the spiritual, the social, and the musical mission, and otherwise all aspects of the mission of doing good globally.
Okay.
Okay.
Ms.
All
Hazel,
right, Monarch, well said.
how long you been a part of this competition in a whole?
Well, and on a whole, this would be my 2.5 year. I do the year with Joseph Brown. I did that year with him, and then, like I tell you, he passed, and then I take it over. So this is my full year doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
as the chair.
So you're not a singer?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I am the chairperson.
Okay.
I organize the Calypso.
Okay. Just want to make
Calypso
sure.
Monarch competition. Yes, I'm not a singer, but I'm a Calypsonian at heart.
Okay.
So what kind of categories we have in the competition, Miss Lloyd?
Yeah, this year we have, well, actually every year, we have the lyrics, the melody, the clarity, presentation, originality, and redemption.
Okay.
So the judges them have their hands very full this year because these Calypsonians coming out to turn up this year.
Place.
Yes.
How many songs these Calypsonians have to perform?
Well, they're entitled to perform 2 songs only. It's
Okay.
9 Calypsonians, by the way.
9 of them. Okay.
9 Calypsonians. They're supposed to perform 2 songs only, and they'll be judged by that.
Okay.
Okay. Are there subgroups or is it just 2 Calypso songs?
It's just 2 Calypso songs to each Calypsonian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know in the soca they have the jumpy and the groovy. Is it something like that in the
yes,
Calypso?
well, yeah.
Well, no.
This year people have been asking us to turn it up, so they kind of have a little problem with the slow kind of music in between.
Okay.
So they're thinking that's why people are attending, because people have been voicing their opinions and stuff.
Right.
So this year they say why they can't sing some uplifting music. So we're trying to boost it up a bit this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sure they're gonna have some kind of slow tune in there also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just tell everybody where this is at. Island Center,
Yeah.
St. Croix Virgin Islands, on what day,
It's-
the whole 9 yards.
Yes. Well, the Calypso Monarch competition will be held at the Island Center for the Performing Arts, December 30th, 2015, 8 o'clock sharp. This year we're
This is
doing
not
sharp.
cruising time, right?
No, this ain't crucial time. This year we're doing it sharp. So get your tickets, Urban Treads, Armstrong Ice Cream, and Rhythms.
Okay. Okay.
$30 for covered seats and $25 for bleachers.
Okay. Good. So Caribbean Queen, you this is your 2nd year, you said, if I'm not mistaken here?
No, this is going to be my 4th
Fourth,
year.
or
The 4th year. Okay.
Yes.
So you obviously are a Calypsonian. I would
like to call myself a Calypsonian, yes. I mean, originally, I sing. I sing everything from gospel to R&B to hip-hop to pop. But, I mean, I only got into this whole Calypso thing because somebody was like, listen, you sing just about everything. Why don't you sing your culture? And I was like, what you talking about? I can't sing Calypso. And it was like, no, not the whole fast rhythm one. You can sing the actual Calypso, quote unquote. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And that very same year, I was the only female competitor, and I came first my very first time. So I was like, okay, I'll keep doing it. And the thing about it is, as an ambassador of the Virgin Islands and the previous Miss Virgin Islands, you know, it's my job to want to encourage other young people to embrace our culture. Like Monarch reiterated already, it is our culture, and it's with us to be able to continue it. Because if we look at it, we don't want our culture to die out. And as the only young individual Calypsonian participating in this competition, I want to change that. I want other young people to join the Calypso Monarch competition. Because once they go on from the junior Calypsonian division, they just that's it. But I want to change that. So hopefully, you know, I'll continue to encourage them to be a part of our culture, to embrace it and to carry it on for years and years to go.
So what do you think, Tamisha, that is one of the problems, not one of the problems,
well,
one
I mean,
of the issues
as a young woman,
participate in?
Excuse me, I'm under the web. As a young woman, you know, a lot of people look at it as it's just being an old people thing, you know, and like, remember she mentioned about how we're gonna try to change, because actually my music, I switch it up every single time. I come out with the something slow, a little upper, and then I come out with a faster beat song, so I can be able to keep the people engaged rather than something like da 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 da. No, you know, so that's how the young people look at it. It's an old people thing, and I'm like, no, it's not that. So hopefully, after me posting on Facebook, Instagram, you know, and telling them this is something good, and showing them that I actually do have what it takes to be the next Calypso queen, hopefully they'll be able to get on the band with me and, you know, I mean, be a part of our culture.
You write your own songs?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also got my A-team that, you know, stands behind me and makes sure that I come out with the best.
Okay. And Monarch, you over there kind of quiet?
I'm listening keenly and very intently.
Yes.
Very important in music.
But I'm sure he has a lot to say.
So what's in your mind now? What's in your mind? What's going through your mind now? I can see the gears turning from over here.
Well, I do believe that there's a tremendous disconnect. I don't think it's necessarily because of the age of some of the senior Calypsonians. I think it's the fact that there's a lack of embracement of the younger people to be a part of it. As you know, or may know, or didn't know, that I was the one that introduced the Party Monarch to St. Croix, as well as the Panorama Spectacular. And when I was the chairman of those events, I made sure that the youngest bands, the upcoming bands, the aspirants had a chance to take the big stage in Frederiksted. And this was something that was lacking, and it's still lacking. Since I'm not the chairperson of those events anymore, I can see that there has been a void. And this is a part of the mentality that we see, not just in the Calypso arena, but throughout the Virgin Islands. We have a tremendous disconnect between the younger generation and the mature and even the senior generation. And this is not really the Afrocentric culture. Afrocentric culture, we bridge, we connect generation to generation to generation. And this is something that I, as an artist, and I'm not just a sing Calypso, I am a well-rounded artist, you know, and I believe that since Calypso is so integral and germane to our culture, we have to emphasize embracing the younger ones. Like, for instance, Camille Macedon, King Derby. King Derby has a good program, which I think is positive, but you have to broaden the scope of that, because let's face it, each artist has what you call a signature style.
Right.
And some people are attracted to certain styles of music. And if that style is not cutting or is not drawing them together, and you don't reach out to them, they kind of look at it as, well, something distant that is not for them. But Calypso is a wonderful music. It's very Afrocentric, and it's one of the few rudiments of the African culture that was brought here during slavery. And it's a music It's a kind of fine line music. Anytime you go out of the boundaries of Calypso, it's not Calypso. The way you play Calypso, the way you structure it, the measures, the bars, all these, the science of the music is very exceptional. And it's something that I really love and appreciate. And I see the uniqueness and the strong Afrocentricity of Calypso. And I hold on to Calypso because what you can say in Calypso, you really, very rarely you can say in other music. Calypso gives you the opportunity to express yourself with fire. As reggae too.
Yes.
Because the reggae with the 1, 2, chick it, chick it, chick it, you speak in the heartbeat. And Calypso is just a faster heartbeat. With the Naya Binge with the fire. And I tend to express myself in these type of rhythms. And what we have to do is raise the awareness. We need to campaign for the youth them to be a part of it. Because music does not discriminate with age. Music don't have a boundary for age. Music is universal.
Yes.
It's the language of the spirit. It's the language of all the senses. It's the language of the feeling. So when you talk about music, to me, it's a all-dimensional kind of concept. And for me, I'm an independent producer. I'm a singer, songwriter. I arrange my music, I play the keyboards, and when I'm inspired by the Almighty to bring a song into reality, into this dimension of life, I do it with a zeal, a zest, and a passion that is incomparable, because I put my all into it. When you sleeping, I'm working.
Yes, sir.
You can ask the neighbors them by me, they will hear me, firing up my thing, doing my thing for the morning. When the inspirations flood me, I get up and I move.
Yes.
I keep a recorder on me, I keep my phone recording because the inspirations come at any time.
I have a question for you though.
Go
I
ahead,
mean, you said that you've been, in the Calypso arena for a very long time, and you also spoke about how other, like King Derby, how he has a group set up and stuff like that. But for the fact that, like I mentioned before, for you being in this arena for so long, what can you do to be able to encourage young people like myself to be a part of Calypso?
To keep moving from there.
Yeah, because my thing about it is, for the fact that you've been in there for so long, I think you should have taken that initial step from then on. But from here forth that you're mentioning now, I would like to know, what will you do to encourage other people like myself to be a part of this?
Well, Caribbean Queen, one thing you must realize within your conscious mind, what you do, and if you want to do good with it, you continue to do what you do so you could be the example. I am an example to a lot of children. You may not know that because you're probably not in my atmosphere, in my circle, but I have a tremendous amount of children under my wings. And they are very much inspired. As a matter of fact, I am working on producing a number of children, young children, even my own daughter. So when you say that, I think you probably may have to find away some of the smoke, because sometimes people get blinded and they don't see the great work that others are doing. When I like, this thought came to me the other day. Some people argue about what number they pull when they're going to play or when they're going to perform.
Yeah.
I don't care what number you put me. Wherever you put a light, it must shine.
Right.
You could put me way in the back. You could put me under the sofa.
Okay.
I'm going to shine. And I'm saying this to you. I want to answer your question very powerfully and truthfully and heartily. Many people ignore the great light that is right in their presence. So sometimes you have to give them a nudge. And I've been nudging. When I was the chairperson, there is no youngster could have come to me, whether you're 25 and under, 31 and under, 50 and under. If you come to me 15, 16, 13, 12, and you are interested, I put my heart, I put my spirit into pushing you and helping you. And everybody knows that if it was left up to me as a chairman, when I assisted with the entertainment of the village in Frederiksted back in 2007, 2008, there would have been more younger bands and artists on the Frederiksted stage. You know why? That would have been such an impetus for them, such a motivation, such an inspiration for them. But we have certain things within the mindset of some of our people where we do not allow the youths to shine in a way that is unimpeding. you have to, when it comes to artistic expression, you cannot put it in a book. You cannot put it in a cup. It's something that's spiritually exhibited. It exudes. So, back to your question. I continue to be a living example, and I continue to reach out. And the seeds that I plant every single day, by saying and by doing. So that's something that I continue to cultivate, not now. And Mr. Super Carter, he can tell you, because he know that I am very much intimately involved in the growth and expansion of public housing and for the neighborhood of Williams Light, which has been dear to me and to many other communities as well. And I not only put the time in, I put the financial resources, and I seek the financial resources in whatever honest way I can to assist. And as if you can multiply, you know that if you multiply something, it increases. And if you add to something, it increases. I don't subtract. I deal with adding and multiplying. And that's what I do. And I continue to do that. And I set the example. So by my doing consistently, that light will get brighter and brighter and brighter. And maybe one day that light will touch you and make your light brighter. And that's the way I see it.
I want to intervene here a little bit. I'm just saying, since King Derby is the one with the junior Calypsonians, when whoever win and they, there's no way he can continue with the children. He need help. He needs some kind of assistance or something to keep this going in them, to keep Calypso alive.
Right. Right. Precisely why I
needs
asked the
that.
question.
Yeah, but Monarch, like Monarch say, he has his circle and he has the children them that he working with. So the other children them that King Derby working with, can he do the same? Can he mentor? Can he continue to do this? So that we don't kill the art form for our Calypsonian.
Honestly, it's slowly dying out.
It's slowly dying out.
Madam Chair.
Well, we're gonna be positive, because we trying to keep it alive, and that was the plan. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep the art form alive. Yes.
Madam Chair, you spoke that so
I take my hat off to all the Calypsonians that stuck in here for the competition,
right.
Because the elimination being out was a big thing. Yeah. Okay, they didn't want to do it anymore. They didn't want to push it, but in their mind, as Calypsonian, they know we have to have this. This is traditional. It's culture. We can't let it die.
Okay.
Right? So yeah.
Madam Chair, you said that so eloquently, and let me say this carefully. What King Derby does is not an easy thing, especially writing songs for so many children, and it can be exhausting, but we cannot ignore the fact that it's a noble effort, and he's planting seeds, and he also teaches them the banjo too,
which is good.
So he is planting positive seeds. My point is we need to multiply that. I'm doing it, he's doing it. Let me share a little bit of my history too. I grew up under the Police Athletic League program with Ronald Rookie Jackson. I remember the days when I would catch ride to get to Estate Weymouth, ride bike, me and a friend Claude Watty, who's a drummer in Boston now. I would ride bike with him, and I'll go down to Rookie Band Room. And because of my consistency and my passion and my desire to grow and to build a music product, Rookie had selected me to be the band leader, a youngster, very young age. And I'm saying to Caribbean Queen, you have to, when you are a fire, you got to keep on burning, and you blaze and you blaze and you blaze and you blaze. Sometimes your fire simmer. It's just like you're cooking food. Sometimes you turn it down low to get a certain effect. But sometimes you have to blaze to move even obstacles out of your way. And I've been doing that. I've been blazing trails. I've been making paths where there seem to be no paths. I've been making a way where there seem to be no way. So I've been a trailblazer at this thing, young and in maturity. So,
Monarch, hold that thought.
Yes.
Hold that thought.
Yes, David.
Well, I know who will be blazing on December 30th. Hello.
Don't wait till then to blaze. Blaze from now. Keep on blazing. Don't wait for the 30th.
David and Super, I don't think y'all should miss this show.
Yeah.
I think y'all should come out.
You'll definitely want to come see this show.
Want to come out.
Yes.
The scoring don't lie.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play a song from Caribbean Queen called Calypso Licks.
Yep.
All right. So
this was the song that I first sang for the elimination round in St. Thomas. Trust me, listen to the lyrics. You'll pretty much see why I was sharing so much licks.
This 2015?
Yes, for
Okay.
St. Thomas Carnival.
All right.
All right, so here we go. We'll be right back. Stand by.
Here we go. Like Muhammad Ali, when I hit the stage, I ain't making joke. I ain't making joke. No, from the old to young, I knocking them down. I ain't come to joke. I ain't come to joke. So I want them old man to know they dominate Calypso. It's time that they retire. Let young people take over. Your major contribution. I know it's time to move on. You don't have a choice in the matter. Right now I come to take over. Calypso licks is what I share in. Calypso licks is what they get in. Tell them fellas, I say I ain't joking. Tell them jokers, history will be made. Calypso licks, they going long. I come into win the crown. 'Cause right now it's not about woman. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Here we go now. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-da-da-da. Yeah. Since 1989, Tashika won the crown so long ago. That was long ago. Yeah. Women came and sing, but could never win as if Calypso is for only man. Mighty Pat say I young. I can't win 'cause I just come. He say I sleep when I judge because I want win the crown. But let them slander me name and try to make me feel shame. Right now I come to take over. Tell Speedy better retire. Calypso licks is what I share in. Calypso licks is what they get in. Tell them fellas, I say I ain't joking. Tell them jokers, history will be made. Calypso licks, they going on. I come into win the crown. 'Cause right now it's not about woman. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. See me, I know. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-da-da-da. Hey. This one is for the ladies. We are never treated quite equal to man. That is not no lie. I won't tell no lie. No. Women have to fight almost day and night to be treated fair. Almost everywhere. If it wasn't for Rosa Parks, who stand up inside the bus, black man would never rise, and life could be even worse. Behind a successful man, you're sure to find a woman. So if you want competition, I represent a woman. Calypso licks is what I share in. Calypso licks is what they get in. Tell them fellas, I say I ain't joking. Tell them jokers, history will be made. Calypso licks, they going on. I come into win the call. should be ashamed. You're spoiling St. Thomas' name. I hope I don't sleep last night for the wickedness I undo. Send him down to Anguilla so he could get devoured. Calypso licks is what I share in. Calypso licks is what they get in. Tell them fellas, I say ain't joking. Tell them jokers, history will be made. Calypso licks, they going on like they have something against woman. Because I shut out Wendy Crumb. Oh yeah.
All right, we're back. Yeah, that was Caribbean Queen, Caribbean Licks, right?
Calypso Licks.
Calypso Licks. So tell us a little bit more about that song real quick. What licks? You know, when you hear licks, that sort of implies a lot of different things. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Calypso Licks, it was basically about the fact that a lot of people was talking or saying things rather that, you know, I'm not a full Virgin Islander because of the way I speak, or, you know, or I shouldn't be singing. A lot of talk was going on, or I shouldn't be singing Calypso. I should be singing more like soca to compete like Destra and Alison Hines. That's the type of era that I should go, and this is not my stage, you understand? So I said, okay. And I put all of that people were saying these negative stuff about me, not really knowing me as an individual. Why are they trying to say that I'm not good enough to do this when I'm usually good to do this, and that? You understand? And me, when I put my mind to something, I do it, and I do it forcefully. So I was like, okay, if this is how they're going to play, I'm going to start sharing some licks. And I called it Calypso Licks.
Okay.
All right.
Watch out. Duck.
They were ducking. They were ducking.
So Hazel, real quick again, tell us about the event coming up on the 30th.
Yes, the Calypso Monarch competition. Be there or be square. December 30th, 2015, 8 o'clock sharp.
What day is
Island
this?
Center for the Arts.
That's what day is that? That's
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Wednesday,
Yeah,
okay.
right around the corner. Next Wednesday.
okay.
Also,
We've been
Madam
working
Chair,
hard, and yeah, we're ready.
just to keep this in your memory, we have the Calypso legend, who is our special guest.
Oh yes,
The
yes.
living legend
The
of
living
Calypso is
legend of
touching
Calypso.
down in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. His name is Sir Leroy McLean Emmanuel King Short
Short
Shirt
Shirt.
from Wadadley,
The
Antigua.
That's
He's
right.
touching down the nobody go run me man. When lamentation. This is the man. Let me tell you a little bit personally now. This is a man that inspired me in this music.
Sure,
As a
sure.
child,
Yes, right.
he listening to these conscious songs, because I always gravitate to philosophical things from my youth. I've always had that clairvoyant kind of vibration around me, and King Short is one of those artists that I find to have a spiritual essence in his calypsos, and when that spirituality emanates, and it's magnetic. So he's going to be touching down, and he's one of the main attractions. Although he's a special guest, he's going to draw a crowd because he has a tremendous fan base.
Yes.
And on that note, I also want to recognize my fan base, because I have a very extensive fan base. I have some little 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds that sing these songs back to me. Like I have a song named I'm a Light. And one parent told me that the children don't go to sleep until they play I'm a Light. And it's a very inspirational song. And I'm humbled to hear that, because that's the kind of message I want to send to the children, to help them to have a sense of self-empowerment and awareness.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate songs between both of the artists. So Monarch, track 5. We talked about track 5.
You open with track 5, so you may want to give.
Well, I'm gonna give it some volume. That was sort of in the background, but I'm gonna give it some volume now.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So track 5 right here. Tell us a little bit about this real quick here.
Juve Invitation is a soca calypso cocktail that was inspired to me. As a matter of fact, I was driving when that day came to me, and the song it's a relaxation, but it's a tremendous invitation to come. Forget about the stress for the next 22 days and come and participate in the Juve morning of St. Croix, which is a before sunrise fete. a before sunrise dance on the street, waking up. This is an ancestral kind of concept, in case people forget what it is. So when you talk about Juve, it ties right back into the liberation of our people. So Juve invitation says what it says, and it's very straightforward. And lay the cocktail out for the people.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Here we go. So we're going to take a quick listen, and we'll be right back. Stand by. All right, we're back. I just want to say that this is the HO Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian, alongside
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, Soup. We're back in the studio again tonight, man. So we do have some special guests in the studio. There they are right there. Tell everybody who you are. Wave to the crowd. We have
Hazel Lloyd.
Caribbean Queen, and Monarch in the studio right there.
Monarch in the house. Greetings and blessings again. Thank you, David. Mr. Carter here.
Yes, sir.
It's our love. It's our love we're dealing with it now.
Yes, sir, for sure, man. So, Hazel, you said you just took over the whole responsibility of the Calypso competition. So what have been some challenges? What have been some awards, some positive vibrations from since you've taken over?
Well, some challenges was, actually getting my Calypsonians together. Actually, when I say that, I mean, like I say, since they didn't have an elimination again,
Right.
you know, everybody was kind of like, you know, everybody was just feeling down, like, you know, why we argue about it a little bit, you know, but when they put the reasons on the table, just let it go and we move forward with just the competition. But a lot of my Calypsonians dropped out though. I had for beginning, I had started out with 14 Calypsonians and I end up with 9. You know, so just because they didn't have the elimination and they just didn't want to do it again.
Okay.
You know, so that was one of my challenge. And the positiveness, once I got everybody back together and we started to just decide we're going with this, we're not going to kill the Calypso or kill the art form, you know, it's good after that. We just keep going with it. Everything was positive after that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So everybody's going to be backed by the same band during the competition?
Yes, the Express Band.
Okay.
That's our backup band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caribbean Queen or Monarch, anyone of y'all can answer this. We know it's Carnival time now, and we keep hearing this every time an artist come into the studio that the music is not being playing over the radios for this season. Is not something that's been pushed locally for the local artists. What do you feel that could happen that could change that to make it more of a local artist thing during this time of the year?
Mr. Carter, that falls right into my lap, and that's something that will take a comprehensive approach, but to make a long answer condensed or abbreviated, let me say this. We have to raise the consciousness of our people to appreciate what we have as a people. Our music is part of our identity. You cannot separate your culture from a people. And in this case, those radio stations that are getting tax breaks and benefiting from our local government and the taxpayers' monies, they should be required to play a certain amount of local songs because they're part of our culture. So we have to approach it from a financial perspective,
right,
from a moral perspective, from a cultural perspective. We have to understand that this is what we do. And for those of us that record every year, I spend a lot of time in the studio. I don't just record seasonally, I record throughout the year. I stay busy because music is like baking bread to me. You have to get up early, put your ingredients together, mix it, get it in the oven, bake it, proof it, do all you got to do. And music recording is very expensive. And down here is getting more and more expensive because a lot of people want to record. Everybody wants to be this music star. Although everybody is a star.
Yes.
You can be a star in other things, but the music, we have a strong sense of music here. The music talent, the music gift in St. Croix is amazing. And you know, when you look at St. Croix, look like a big guitar. You ever watch it?
Yeah.
And I really feel that the responsibility must come from the masses of the people, the socio-political powers that be, to require these radio stations to push our music, and at the same time for the masses to stand up and say, listen, we're not going to listen to that radio station if you don't play our music, because remember, they need listeners, they need an audience.
Right.
You don't have a radio station, don't have an audience, and of course, you know, people are paying for these commercials, so the people who are paying for the advertisements, they also can help in this as well. So it's a comprehensive approach, financially, socially, politically, economically, and otherwise.
All right.
So what about you, Caribbean Queen? Are you satisfied with the amount of airplays you're getting?
Well, actually, my music is not on air.
Oh, really?
I used to actually do that, but now, like Hazel mentioned before, I just show up and I just do the thing.
Okay.
I don't put my music out there anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
For any
Okay.
reason, any particular reason?
Well, I mean, I just like to, remain humble and just keep it subtle.
Okay.
It's no need for me to just like blaze my music out there. I want you to come to the show. You want to know what Caribbean Queen is coming with? You have to come to the show.
All right.
That's all that is.
Did I hear right that you are once Miss St. Croix too also?
Well, Miss Virgin Islands, actually.
Miss Virgin Islands?
Yes, and I've represented the Virgin Islands in numerous pageants internationally, and I've been able to either place in the top 5 amongst 40 girls, or I came back home with the crown.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So what's in your mind, Hazel? You're over there kind of quiet. Tell us a
Well,
little bit.
actually,
Tell us some.
I had a long day today. I'm very exhausted.
I know.
But, I'm here, so thank God for that. I wanted to share with you that what we've been doing to push our Calypso, the Calypso show,
Right.
is that we've been on 16:20 on Saturdays from 6 to 9 in between.
Okay.
The Calypsonian, different Saturdays. Everybody don't go at the same time, but,
Right.
I have appeared there also for any questions, the audience have to ask. So we've been pushing our show by listening to 1620 also.
Okay.
So we're hoping for a good turnout, and hopefully, people come out and support.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So the big event is next week,
Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday.
December 30th.
Yep, right around the corner.
Island Center, right here in the middle of St. Croix Virgin Islands.
Yes.
8 p.m. No cruising time, more like military time. So if you show up late, you'll miss out big time, right? I guess that's.
Yes, big time. They really need to come to this show.
So have you guys already picked your numbers? Is that how you guys do that too? You pick your numbers?
Yes,
Yeah, so you
they picked their
selected our
numbers already.
Okay. Okay. So what number are you, Caribbean Queen?
Number 7.
And what about you, Monarch?
I'm number 6.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
And in both rounds, the number stays the same. 6 in the first and 6 in the second. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Right?
And David, let me give you the some of the other Calypso that will be participating.
Okay.
This year we don't have Mighty Pat. He was a big one and also in the Calypso show. So he's not in out this year, but we have King Generic.
Okay.
We also have, and if I forget anybody, let me know, Queen Nikki. I know she was here some time ago. Queen Nikki Brooks.
Okay.
Brooks,
Yes.
So we
yes,
have
yes.
Queen Nikki Generic. We have Willow. He's a new one. I mean, he was into Calypso years ago, but he just came back in.
Right.
And we have
Spade, Reformer.
He's defending.
Noelling,
Spade is
the Recommand Pell.
Yeah.
He's also there, and we have the reigning King Spade.
Okay.
He's also going to be there. And am I missing anybody?
You said King Kong?
Oh, and we have King Kang Fuk Plenty.
Okay.
And we got to be very careful how we pronouncing that, because one of my chair assistants called him King Kang Fu Plenty. She spelled it that like that. He came and he changed it. King Kang Fuk, F-U-C, Plenty with A-E to the end. So be very careful with that.
Yes,
okay.
So he usually does put on a big, a grand show also as a Calypso, on the people look forward to seeing him because he always got something unusual going on there. So
Yeah, something entertaining,
yes,
right?
yeah, very
Okay.
entertaining.
Okay.
So so we're looking forward to the show and we're excited.
Okay. So I'm going to play one more song. I know, Soup, I don't know if you saw it, but on Hazel, I just saw that, what we call the glazed overlook.
Oh
So
my
to us,
God.
that means that you
It's
just,
time. It's time.
You just felt that level of tiredness come across you. We see it all the time. We see it all the time, trust me. So what we're going to do is we're going to play one more song from each of you guys, and then you guys just sort of wrap it up. I know it's about 9:30 here, and then we'll take it from there. Cool?
Okay, great.
All right, so we're going to play the song here from Caribbean Queen called Speak My Mind. All right, here we go. All right, we'll be right back. Take a listen.
This is my opportunity as a young woman to open up to you, my Virgin Islanders, and let you know exactly what's on my mind. Growing up, it wasn't easy. It was real difficult for me. I used to keep everything inside. Good and bad, I will always hide. But since I learned the importance of responsibility, no more can I sit idly and see injustice around me. 'Cause nowadays the Virgin Islands is not what it used to be. speak my mind. So much violence by young people, they keep getting out of line. I cannot play blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. When the government ignoring we, as if they don't give a damn. When politicians, they're so corrupt, throughout the Virgin Islands. When the price of food rising so high, now people could hardly buy. I cannot play blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. So for the first time, I go stand up and speak my mind. Whoa. So listen to me now. Whoa. When you turn on the radio or you open the newspaper, violence is on the headline. Every week is a set of crime. The former attorney general went to jail for beating his wife. Tell me what kind of example they setting for we young people. Too much bullying going on in the schools, that's leading to bigger crime. Unemployment frustrating the youth, causing them to rob and steal. That is the deal. When I see the things that's going on in St. Thomas and St. Croix, I cannot be blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. When the new boyfriend kill the ex-boyfriend, it's sad for the family them. I cannot play blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. When the government ignoring we, as if they don't give a damn. When we drink and drive and kill ourselves, or even kill someone else. When we just approach a brand new year and 15 people shot dead. I cannot be blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. So for the first time, I go stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Please listen to me now. Whoa. Education is important for the children, that's what they want. No more time to procrastinate, cause the future don't ever wait. All the funding government cuts, is the children that's getting hurt. If we don't try to do better, DBI going to suffer. Eliminate the bad conditions, man, clean up the dirty schools. Find the funds for education and stop taking us for fools. Give them the tools. When I see the things that's going on in St. Thomas and St. Croix, I cannot be blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. So much violence by young people, they keep getting out of line. I cannot be blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. When the government ignoring we, as if they don't give a damn. When the teachers work without no raise, with no consideration. When the school children getting so fat, I must say something about that. I cannot be blind, I had to stand up and speak my mind. So for the first time, I go stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Please listen to me now. Whoa. Let me know. No, this change situation is bad for the Virgin Islands. It can have an impact on we and kill the tourist industry and the St. Thomas apartments that the government up their mind. I cannot play blind. I have to stand up and speak my mind. When the government ignoring we and thieving our money, where politicians they so corrupt throughout the Virgin Islands. When the governor say money tight but commissioners getting raised, I cannot play blind. I have to stand up and speak my mind. So for the first time, I go stand up and speak my mind. Whoa. You listen to me now. Hey. Whoa.
All right.
Bless for being truthful.
Back. I just want to say that this is the HR Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. We do have some special guests in the studio tonight. There they are one more time. Wave to the crowd.
Greetings and blessings, St. Croix.
Yes.
Love you.
So you guys okay?
Yeah, we good.
I am blessed.
Okay.
And I'm fired up. I'm passionate about this discussion. And I wanna thank you all, even before we end. I want to thank Kim. I want to thank you, Supervisor Carter, because what you're doing here is aligned with the same mission of empowering our people. This is a tool. This is a vehicle of empowerment. So I want to thank you from the heart, from the soul, from the spirit.
You're much welcome, my brother.
Thank you, man. So Hazel, what's on your mind? We were kind of talking off there, and you kind of saying bigger and better for next year. It's going to be
bigger
big
and
this
better
year,
for
but
next year. I'm telling you, bigger and better for next year. Look out. We start planning from February, and
Right.
it's a go from there. We have plans to have tents, different tents set up.
Right.
You know, for the Calypsonians to come out, people start to hear them. So by the time December
Now
come,
they'll be rest and
you know, and
know.
then maybe
Yes.
we'll pull a bigger crowd and everything. This is gonna
Definitely.
be different this year.
Definitely.
We have plans.
okay.
And before you go into the next, and I want to do something special for the people. I have a song named "You Can't Keep a Good Man Down," and if you will indulge me, I would like to share a little bit of it for the people.
Go ahead, my brother. The stage is yours.
Them hypocrites complaining how they want more money for competition. But they need a lesson. They need to learn how to be a true champion. Misguided by jealousy, covetous and envy, them parasites must be crazy. But the cream of the crop must rise to the top until it overflows. None of them can stop my show. Give them tune for tune, tune for tune, tune for tune. Glory to Jah Almighty. I am blessed, bam bam. I am blessed with lyrics. I am blessed with energy. I am blessed with melody, sweet inspirations, arrangements, and harmonies. They getting crushed, pam pam padam. Tell them hush, pam pam padam. They getting crushed, pam pam padam. Tell them hush, pam pam padam. They could rig the competition with an incompetent judging panel. You can't keep a good man down. You could turn down the mic and cause a feedback for spite. You can't keep a good man down. It's fire on the stage, Monarch burning up the place. You can't keep a good man down.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Give
Monarch.
thanks.
We got that. Can't keep a good man down.
For sure.
All right. So Caribbean Queen, what's on your mind? Looking humble over there, and
That's how I stay. I just keep it quiet. I keep it humble.
keep it humble.
I'll let the stage speak for itself.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
Plus, I had a really long day, and like I said, I'm really under the weather, so.
Okay. All
Else I
right.
would have dropped a little something right now, but
Hot,
I ain't got
hot,
the voice. I ain't got the voice. For it. I ain't gonna try to do it because I'm a real singer. So I ain't
Okay,
gonna try to do it.
okay.
We know that.
Appreciate that.
Real singer.
Appreciate that.
All right. So Hazel, give us the rundown one more time for the upcoming event.
Yes, the upcoming Calypso Monarch competition. Again, be there or be square. December 30th, 2015, 8 p.m. sharp, Island Center for the Arts. Look forward to seeing a good crowd. So go But purchase your ticket at Rhythms, Armstrong Ice Cream, and Urban Treads. $30 for covered seats, $25 for bleachers.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Any final words, Soup?
I thank my Hazel, Caribbean Queen.
Thank
Monarch.
Thank you for having
Y'all
me.
continue to do what y'all doing and
Appreciate it.
blaze that fire. Jagai, one perfect love, and have a safe and wonderful holiday season, everybody.
Thank
Be
you.
blessed.
Happy
You're
holidays to
most
you
welcome.
too. You and
Season
David and
greetings.
Soup.
Yes.
Be
Okay.
safe out there,
And if you
everyone.
get lucky, maybe when shot reach, you might try to get him up here on your seat.
Wow,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
wonderful.
That would be super. That would be real
wonderful.
super. Yes, right.
We'll
Yeah.
see what we could do.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Sounds good, man. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. It's been a blast. I wish we had more time, but it's getting kind of late, and
Yes.
everybody.
It's winding down.
Yeah, everybody's winding down. I just saw the glaze over look happen on Caribbean Queen's
Yeah,
face there.
this is the wind down time right here.
Yeah, so
And even a longer day tomorrow, so you
Right,
know.
right.
so we'll definitely have you guys back. Sometime. I mean, since you've been here now, you're family.
Yeah.
And so we'll definitely have you guys back
Thank
next
you.
year to come on and just continue to talk about the Calypso and the culture and the music and any artists that are willing to come on as well.
And Hazel,
Okay, great.
And Hazel, that's a beautiful thing that we're trying to do, push the music from in February, because again, we don't hear nobody until come December.
Yep.
You
We're
understand
gonna have
me?
our own commercials on 1620. Look out for that. It's gonna be big. We have big and better things to
All
do.
right, great.
Yeah.
Great. Just keep on doing what y'all
Yep.
doing, and Jagai,
Yep.
bless you.
And thanks for having us again. I mean, this is our first appearance like this. I like this.
Okay.
This is
okay.
cool. I was a little nervous in the starting, but I kind of calmed down.
That's how they usually
That's
do.
normal,
That's
that's
how they usually
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, but I like what I'm doing, and as the chair, I like it. I like the excitement. I like I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's ready for
Yeah, we're ready.
December
Yeah.
30th, man. The big Calypso Monarch competition here at Island Center, St. Croix Virgin Islands. This next week Wednesday
Next week, Wednesday.
on December 30th,
8 p.m. sharp.
8 p.m. sharp.
And that final track came by his tribute to the king.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm gonna play that right now.
This is one of my competition pieces. It's a song giving tribute to the living legend of Calypso, Sir Leroy McInerney, King Shortshort. And it's time to give him tribute. He's in his 70s now. And for the record, for those of you who don't know, I mean, I do my homework. King Shortshort is the only single Calypsonian from any Caribbean island in the Caribbean in contemporary Calypso who has an all-hits Calypso album. To my recollection, it's called the Ghetto Vibes album of 1976. And that album, every 10 track was tune. All of them were hits.
Yes.
So we got to give credit where credit is due. And King Shortshort went to Trinidad, and he made history in Trinidad with that. And it caused the carnival authorities to change the rules, because he's from Antigua.
Yes.
And he went to Trinidad with such an unprecedented, phenomenal album.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Get
All
the
right.
out of 76.
All right, so we're gonna end with that. We're just gonna let that song play. I want to thank you guys once again,
Thank you.
here we go.
No, that's roll back. It's track 2.
That is track 2.
Track 2 or track 3? Track 3.
Well, that's 2. Let's try
That's
3.
3. Yeah. My boss there.
That's it.
Came out track 1.
Track
No mistake.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different on different CDs, because these directly from the studio cut.
This is it right here. All right, man. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll leave it at that. We'll let this song play out a little bit, and we have no show tomorrow night, but on Thursday, Soup, we got the Super Rats batch in the studio. That should be fun and exciting. So we're gonna take a listen to this song here. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. We're out. Peace.
All right. Peace out.
Oh, put those up again.
You got the other one, so I can't show that jacket.
Yeah, just push them up a little closer to the camera. There you go.
Hazel, can you get the other jacket over there for me so I can show them the other one?
Bring
Brian
it down.
spanking me off the press.
Wait. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
It's right next to the camera.
Super gay.
Bring him down, Monarch. Bring him down, right there. Bring him
Right there,
down.
Mona. Just right there.
Hold on.
Yes, one of each. Bring up a little bit. Up. There you go, right there.
Right there.
Right there. All right, man. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys shortly.
Extraordinaire Calypsonians and fans, let us rise together and sing and give tribute to the king. Tribute to the king. Tribute to the king. McLean Emmanuel. King short shirt. A man from a little island has done gigantical thing. A man from a little island revolutionized the Calypso thing. A living legend in our midst. Don't compromise on the truth and your lyrics. For you we raise our voices and sing in standing ovation. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Let the whole world join with me, singing this melody. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. From the sunrise of your life, you are destined for greatness. You gave us so much conscious lyrics. The struggles and challenges you face were all part of the business, though sometimes seem so unfair. You weathered every storm until they all disappeared. Your motivation, determination and tenacity ought to be reckoned with beyond compare. You worked so hard to build the Calypso art form. You broke record and made history in Trinidad. Ghetto Vibes of 1976 was a feat unknown to the Calypso pundits. Some people got jealous, some people got mad, but a winner is a winner. You're a true champion, real Calypsonian from the highest order. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. King short shirt, a man from a little island has done gigantical thing. A man from a little island revolutionized the Calypso thing. A living legend in our midst. Don't compromise on the truth and your lyrics. For you we raise our voices and sing in standing ovation. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Let the whole world join with me, singing this melody. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. King short shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. You have led an illustrious career, undisputed. Set an example for the younger aspirants, can't be refuted. Now in the twilight of your life, you continue to be a brilliant light. In the midst of a changing world, you have been a blessing to so many people, in so many ways. Your music will live forever. In our hearts we must remember your passion like lightning and thunder. Stage personality, dancing moves, agility and charisma. You are the apex of Calypso, the epitome of its marrow and bone. You reign from a special throne. You help to break the chains of the African spin. You help to vocalize the struggle of the human strain, to bring mankind together and make life much better. King Short Shirt, McLean Emmanuel, we love you forever. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel, King Short Shirt. A man from a little island has done gigantical thing. A man from a little island revolutionized the Calypso thing. A living legend in our midst. Don't compromise on the truth and your lyrics. For you we raise our voices and sing in standing ovation. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Let the whole world join with me, singing this melody. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the living legend of Calypso, Sir Leroy McLean Emmanuel, the 15 times crowned Calypso King of Antigua and Barbuda, the 7 times Road March champion, the undefeated Caribbean Calypso King, the Calypso King of the universe, King Short Shirt. History must be told. He sang from his heart, mind and soul. He let the music flow and the truth unfold. This African Caribbean man of love, peace and inspiration. He sing it as he sees, a voice of the masses, the poor oppressed and downtrodden. We give a shout out to his name with honor, virtue and fame. Induplicable, extraordinaire. Calypsonians and fans, let us rise together and sing and give tribute to the king. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel, King Short Shirt. A man from a little island has done gigantical thing. A man from a little island revolutionized the Calypso thing. A living legend in our midst. Don't compromise on the truth and your lyrics. For you we raise our voices and sing in standing ovation. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Let the whole world join with me, singing this melody. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, Calypso king of the universe. From the sunrise of your life, you are destined for greatness. You gave us so much conscious lyrics. The struggles and challenges you face were all part of the business, though sometimes seem so unfair. You weathered every storm until they all disappeared. Your motivation, determination and tenacity ought to be reckoned with beyond compare. You worked so hard to build the Calypso art form. You broke record and made history in Trinidad. Ghetto vibes of 1976 was a feat unknown to the Calypso pundits. Some people got jealous, some people got mad, but a winner is a winner. You're a true champion, real Calypsonian from the highest order. Tribute to the king. Tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel, King Short Shirt. A man from a little island has done gigantical thing. A man from a little island revolutionized the Calypso thing. A living legend in our midst. Don't compromise on the truth and your lyrics. For you we raise our voices and sing in standing ovation. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the universe. Let the whole world join with me, singing this melody. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. Tribute to the king, tribute to the king, McLean Emmanuel. King Short Shirt is the Calypso king of the